Throughout pregnancy, we see all the attention, focus, and love towards us. And once we deliver the child, the attention shifts to the baby, so much so that we start thinking, what happened? What just happened? I delivered a child which was inside me for these 9 months, and now the whole attention is just the baby. Though you are the mother of that soul, you still feel a disconnect because of what the society does. You are first of all undergoing a physical stress, you are recovering from an immense operation or a process of a normal delivery, and you are having to be added on this mental stress of what just happened. So in this video, I'm going to tell you 10 things a new mom must know for her sanity, and 10 things people around the new mom must know to take care of her, to support her, be with her, and ensure that postpartum depression cases are reduced by doing a bit from our end. Hello people, welcome to Tots and Moms. My name is Kavitha. Let's get started with the video. The first thing a new mom must know is you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, you are stunning. Yes, you fluffed up like a balloon and now you have a saggy stomach, your whole skin is sagging, loose, you're not happy with the way you look, you are sleep deprived, but still you are beautiful. Every mother undergoes this phase, and this new look is you. Be comfortable in your body, and that change will happen. That's what you are even expecting, right? It will happen once you're positive. Do not worry about the guests. Yes, we do not stay in a joint family like earlier, where one person would take care of the baby, one the new mother, one would take care of cooking, one would take care of the guest, and their take care process and other things, preparing food for them. We stay in nuclear family at least about 70 to 80% in India, and at most we have a mother-in-law, mother, father-in-law, father coming in to support us, or some close relatives. So in that setup, it gets difficult to invite people. Most of them want to come into the hospital and see the baby. Some of them want to come to the house, because even it was a tradition. Some of them feel, oh, if I don't visit, they may feel bad. They are in confusion. So please clarify it to them. It's okay to talk over the phone. Ask me how I am, I will let you know. Ask how the baby is, I'll share the photos. So saying no to your guests is absolutely okay. And when the baby grows, you're all there. You're moving around. Meet them in parties, events, or occasions. Sleep when the baby sleeps. Yes, as I already said, you have just underwent a major surgery. C-section is not a small thing. A normal delivery, maybe hours together of pushing and that bleeding, another stitching over it. So much that you have undergone, your body needs healing post a process of 9 months. So rest when the baby rests. If elders in the family are telling, sleep when the baby sleeps, it is really good. They are supporting and taking care of you. Now you rest well. Even when a crocin is given, doctor says for fever it is necessary to sleep well. Postpartum, first 40 days, all you have to do is this: sleep when the baby sleeps. Breastfeeding should be your only task. If you have enough support, please utilize it to bond with the baby, to feed the baby well. Because when you work less and take care of yourself, you are able to feed the child well. Breast milk is amazing for your child, for their growth. And it is necessary for you as well, because when you continuously breastfeed, it is easy to manage weight, and it is also ensuring that you are away from breast cancer to a higher extent. And most importantly, if you feel that there is a gap, your child is not getting enough, you are not producing enough, don't go and fall into the trap of formula milk immediately. There is a process. Please meet a lactation counselor. They will help you. And then again, if you think you are not able to do that, be kind to yourself. Fed is the best. Continue doing that. Bond with your child in multiple other ways. Eat all the healthy foods and take lots of fluids. If you are put on a diet, patye, so many things that our culture has formed. I mean, I don't know when this drastic change happened, but none of our Ayurveda theories or Upanishads say that new mother needs to be restricted by not giving enough food. No, you need that good amount of food. Only first few days eat light and less, because there is a metabolism issue, right? And then come back to eating all healthy foods that you have been eating all your life. So continue doing that, because you need good food to breastfeed well and to heal well. And then take lots of fluid. If someone says if you're drinking more water, your breast milk will become water, please ask them to stay away, because breast milk is made up of 95% water, and that 5% is what good you eat, and how much water you intake matters to produce good amount of breast milk. So take water in the form of water and fruits, soup, cumin water and other things which also are lactation boosting. Eat well. Slowly start to stretch, exercise and even work out. Let it be a process altogether which is picking up. And as you know, as soon as you deliver at the hospital, doctor says, be it C-section or normal delivery, go for a walk inside the hospital or inside your room. It is very necessary. Do good amount of stretching, start doing exercise in a week or two, because your body needs that for healing and for you to get back to shape. There is nothing that says until a year you need not work out. You need to. It really helps take care of you inside and outside, because meditation, yogasana or working out are something that is enjoyable during this phase, isn't it? And please, if you are planning to do a rigorous workout, meet your doctor, take her suggestion when you can start, what all you can do, and ensure you get checked for diastasis recti. Hold your baby as much as you want. If the world says you're spoiling your child by picking him up all the time, Arey Baba, baby need us. Who else would need us, right? So hold on to them, cuddle them, show them that love, affection, all that they need now. And skin to skin is an amazing thing that you can do. It helps boosting lactation. It helps bond with your child, and their overall development happens well. Skin to skin can be done by mother, father, guardians, grandparents, anybody, any close circle. So holding your baby is not spoiling your baby. Babies crying is not your fault. Please do not fall into this guilt trap now, because it is going to be something you will do for all your life, because once a parent, always a parent. Once you carry that guilt for not doing something right, you will start connecting it for babies crying. Baby, when he grows as a child, even if he falls, you start crying or worrying, then to act accordingly. What is to be done, we need to focus on those things. If we start adding on guilt, we will never be a happy parent, and we would not be able to do justice to that child who needs us. So remember, babies may be crying for having gas trouble, discomfort, wet nappies, or they just need your touch. Guilt should not be added on to everything. Involve your partner, involve your husband. Equal parenting can start from the planning of pregnancy and continue by taking care of newborn till the time they need us, right? So both mother and father need to take care of the child. So many culture and traditional have a rule that father should not step inside the room where the mother and baby are there. Most of it is for the sake of mom getting pregnant again. But we are educated, we know what is good and what not, right? Things are changing. It's not that we can't take care of our own children anymore, right? They say father, oh, when a father is speaking a child, oh, be careful, oh, don't touch the baby, oh, you don't know to change the diaper, let me do it. There is a learning for everybody. You as a grandparent had a learning when you were a mother. Now your spouse or me myself had a learning, then fathers will also eventually learn. Allow them to do that. They will do it very carefully. It's their baby too. So telling them not to participate is so bad that a new mother can get depressed, because you're not letting the husband around, the partner around, to share the activities, the load of baby care, and she can get depressed because she needs his touch or his love and affection. The baby who's been with the mother, and mother in turn with the father, mostly has heard father talking, and now the baby would also want the father. So the society has to come up with ways to deal with it. As a new mother, you can demand for it. You can ensure that your husband or partner is involving in equal parenting, which starts from the day one. Tomorrow when you go back to your house, maybe you have come to your mother's place today for the postnatal care, and when you go back you will have those difficulties because you nobody ever let your husband to share that burden. Now the baby is 9 months old, he doesn't know how to take care of the baby, what the baby needs, what are the things that he can do. Maybe he becomes hesitant, reluctant, or he just doesn't want to take risk. So all that can be taken care for life if you help them involve. And it is, on the other hand, helping a mother, a new mother, not get closer to postpartum depression. Focus on staying happy. As I said in the beginning of the video, the focus shifts so much so that you're stunned, you're shocked. What just happened? I delivered a baby. Come on, look at me. Take care of me. I need that love and affection as well. First of all, you're undergoing a physical stress. Now there is a mental stress added on because of this new change, new restrictions that you can't go anywhere, you can't wear certain things, you can't eat everything, you have to follow a routine. I personally felt like a cow. I was just feeding the baby every now and then, and there was no other activity that I could do, no one else around me to talk to me. They would just tell everybody to stay out. It was such a difficult phase. So mommy, you have to take care of yourself. If you have enough support, let them take care of the baby. You just ask them to bring the child to you, breastfeed. Other time, relax, me time, take care of yourself, watch something nice. I wouldn't say stick to your mobile all the time. Read books which make you happy. Do certain activities like knitting or something that brings in joy. Talk to your friends. Join some mom community. Ensure that your partner is joining you every day, even if you stay in different houses while you are under postnatal care. So self-care is very much needed, and you need to take care of yourself and ensure that postpartum depression is not something that touches you with your knowledge. Without your knowledge, something happening is not under your control. And on the other hand, I request the society to take care of a new mother as you would take care of a new child, because she also just graduated, right? She also needs all the love and care. So I really hope you got to learn at least one thing from this video. It was a very long video, but this is such a close topic to my heart that I had to tell these things in detail. Now, if you liked it, even one comment would make me happy. Do that, take time, and follow and subscribe to this channel, because I have posted a lot of videos on breastfeeding. I am breastfeeding supporting mother myself, and public breastfeeding, NIP, and many other things I talk about. And there are videos on baby care, how to give birth to a newborn. There are videos on baby foods, new mom food and care. And yes, Tots and Moms, as you see, the brand name, is an organic food store. We manufacture and sell premium organic foods, certified foods to infants. First solids you can find. You can find cereals, instant mixes, healthy snacks like pancake mixes, dry fruit powder, millet and jaggery cookies, all that. Even some of products are mom friendly. You can have a look there. So we are a 8-year-old brand, a brand which is organic, chemical free, and is sustaining and thriving with all the love from parents around the world. So you can check our products on Amazon, Flipkart, FirstCry, Big Basket, and our totsandmoms.com. So thank you so much for watching this video, and as I requested, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel. I will see you soon in yet another video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye, mama.